Hey guys, so it's been a while since I made a video, it's been like 2 weeks, but that's mostly because I haven't had anything to say, or really, it's not that I haven't had anything to say, it's more that I haven't had any opinions that have been brought to light by recent events that have happened, which is usually what I base my videos on. I mean, the Coromantio thing was obviously time specific, and the notebook thing was a thing that was going on in my life in that time, so they're both time specific things. But this is really a video. The first thing I'm going to do, Alex Day's YouTube survey 2012, even though it's 2013 and it's like August, but it hasn't made a 2013 YouTube survey, so I'm going to do one for last year, because A, it's a video idea, B, it gives you an insight into me, and C, it takes up some of your day, because it's the summer holiday, I'm sure you're looking at ways to procrastinate. In the time between this video and the last video, I got a haircut. It's a bit more manageable. So don't go raving at me for being a scene kid, because that's just how my hair turned out. Thank my hairdresser, not me. Anyway, on with the survey. First question is why you called that. Why am I called that? Well, my full name is Ryan Casey Bryce. Ryan, I think I was going to be called Connor for a really, really long time. And then I guess I was born, and then my mum and dad sort of looked at me and just thought, no, that's not a Connor, it's a Ryan. So I'm a Ryan, that's my name. And then Casey, I think Casey my dad chose, but I'm not entirely sure what. I think he took it from act or something like that. But in my photo album, which I won't show you because that's really weird, I've got like a little plaque thing right at the front that says Ryan, and like what my name means. So it means little king in Gaelic or Gaelic, I don't know which way it's pronounced. But there's just like a sort of plaque thing there that sort of tells you a bit about the name, which is really cool. Second, tell us about your favourite school teacher. My favourite school teacher, his name was Mr. Clark, and he was my English teacher from year 9 to 11, so he saw me through GCSEs, and he was hilarious and funny and charismatic and impossibly intelligent, but he and I didn't really always see eye to eye. I mean, I was really bad at English in school. I mean, I wasn't bad at English, but I was bad for the grade that I was supposed to be getting. So, for example, I was predicted an A at GCSE, and in language I got a B, and in literature I got a C. So, Mr. Clark was a bit pissed at me for that. But, yeah, we didn't always see eye to eye, but he always had a really funny way of sort of giving me criticism and giving me ways to improve my work. He sort of always made it into a story, always made it into a bit of a joke, which was really nice of him. It was just a really nice thing to do. Question 3 is what is the strangest food you've ever eaten? I always like, if anyone ever asks me this, I always say that my dad is a bit of a adventurous cook? Yeah, he's an adventurous cook. And he once made Yorkshire puddings, but he substituted half of the flour for cocoa powder. So he made these Yorkshire puddings that were sort of chocolate flavoured, but they were really, really dry and awful, and don't do that because it tastes disgusting. I reckon it'd be alright with like cream or custard or something like that, but not on their own. Please, God, no. Ugh, hair. Tell us about your first gig, is the next question. First gig, and the only gig I've ever been to, which is something I don't really mind, but it's a bit weird and a bit sad, to be honest, because I do like music. I like music a lot. The first gig I ever went to was on August 9th, 2012, so it was last year, almost this time last year. And I went to see Tom Milsom in London, the Garage, and it was a really good gig. It was a good gig, basically. I went with my then girlfriend. It was just a good gig, and I think meeting people there really started a load of my friendships on everywhere now. I mean, it's nuts. You go to one place where people who like the same thing as you go, and everybody just likes you. It's weird, but really good. And if you're like struggling with making friends or being shy, because no one in your place no one where you live likes what you like. Try and find people in the world who like the same things that you do, and then go meet them, because it's just a great way to make friends. Fifth and final question is, what is my favourite place in the world? And my favourite place in the world is London. Specifically Camden, because it's just a gorgeously cultured place. I don't know if any of you have been to Camden, or if anyone have heard of it. Camden Market is basically this big, sparsely cultured, sort of pandemonium. It's just a mixing ground of every kind of person. I mean, you've got like, even in the food court-y kind of bit, you've got like Mexican places, you've got like Indian, Thai, Chinese, Eastern European, just anything that you could ever think of is in this place. And it's sort of like, you take every like sort of pièce de résistance out of every single country, and you sort of just mince it into one place, and then you just stick it in the middle of London. And that's what Camden is, and it's my favourite place in the world, and it probably always will be, unless I ever get like a good flat. That's going to be a while. That's the end of the YouTube survey. I am going to Summer in the City. I am doing that. That is a thing I'm doing. So if you guys see me there, I'll be there both days. I'll probably just be marching around with just... it would just be like me and my girlfriend, or just like a load of friends. But if you do see me, please come say hi, because that'd be really cool. That'd be awesome. That's about it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Cool. I'll see you next time. This video is really long. I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, see you next time. Bye.